Hey, Zanele. How are you?
I'm being okay, and yourself? Thank you
Good,
for
good.
asking.
Yeah, so thank you so much for allowing me to come to your space, your virtual space. Um, I'm doing these conversations and I love conversations with people who inspire me. Yes, old as I am, I'm inspired by young people like you. So I thought it would be nice for me to have this conversation with you. Yes, I met you working at work, if I can put it like that. And
Mm.
the person that I met and I got to know became this young woman that is so inspiring that I thought I want to take it out of the context of you being a student, you being a child, where sometimes I would refer to you as a child, but what I've seen with you. So I want to have this conversation with you. So let me tell everybody, this is Zanele Ratshefola. I call her Queen Victoria. Uh, she'll share why Victoria, because her second name is Victoria. So Zanele, please do introduce yourself because this was not the prep where I have a bio. I didn't want that because
Okay.
I also want to meet you differently in this space. So please introduce yourself to me and our followers.
Ms. P, thank you very much for that warm welcoming. It was very, very great. And I'm really honored to also have this conversation with you because, wow, I really admire you and like just talking to you because you make one person open and also want to have a conversation with you. So Zanele Victoria Ratshefola is a very ambitious person. I mean, I'm a dreamy person. I like to dream and love challenges and setting goals, even like challenging goals, knowing that I'm going to grow myself and I'm always eager to learn. So, as a dreamy person, I believe that a dreamer is a leader because there are a lot of people who have told me that you have great leadership skills. I mean, even from primary, it was prefect, RCL. So I've seen that I am a leader, but there are some qualities that I haven't discovered, but other people know of. So if I would describe myself as that I'm a leader and I love meeting new people and talking to new people and also wanting to learn how other people do things compared to how I do things. Well, that is a new thing that I realized about myself, that I want to interact with people to get to know how they do their things so that I can also try to learn how I do my things. By the same thing, like trying to meet people engage so that I can grow myself and also allow them to grow. Meaning, like, I want to empower other people by how they are, not telling them, okay, this is how you can be empowered, but about like specifically like how they are. I don't know if I make sense, but
No,
yeah, that's the kind of person I am.
No, you make perfect sense because when I started conversation, my growth came from talking to other people and learning from them. So, you are very young. Thinking about this child is not even 22. So young, but what I've seen in the past year, knowing you, you've done so much. You've engaged in so many things. Before we get into the first big thing that I happened to experience, and thank you for inviting me to that event. Where do you come from? Home? What are you studying currently? What are you doing now?
Sis P, those questions, I wonder if someone asked me to describe myself, I forget those things because, like, I feel like it's like you are characterizing me about based on where I come from, what I do. I want to, but okay. I'm from Pretoria. I was born and bred there.
Okay.
And I'm currently studying BCom accounting, although it's not really my passion, but I'm gonna say why it's not my passion.
Okay.
But how I got to do it. But I'm really enjoying the course, and because it's a challenge and I love challenges, like I said before, and it's something that I did in high school. So I felt like, okay, let me just do it. So when I was in high school, my accounting teacher, you do accounting grade 8 and 9.
Yeah.
So when we're doing subject choices for grade 10, I didn't choose e-accounting.
Okay.
But for grade 8 and 9, in grade 9, I was the highest. I was like the first, I was the top achiever for EMS.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so the HOD for accounting was the one who handed me my award at the award ceremony, right?
Yeah.
So she whispered to me and she's like, I hope you took accounting. I hope you took accounting as your choice. And I was like, I didn't choose it. I chose hospitality and physics and life science. And then I didn't choose it. And then, like it was a Friday. The ceremony was a Friday. The whole weekend, I was like, it was haunting. Her voice was haunting. Was like, why didn't you take accounting? Monday, I went to the subject choice teacher and I went and changed to accounting. Grade 10, it was, I did accounting. It was a nice challenge. I was still achieving good marks. And even with my career choosing, when I was choosing my career, I was like, you know what, I'm going to do accounting because I wanted to do medicine. But my real passion is beauty and the entertainment industry. I love the beauty industry, but accounting, I don't know what God has for me in store. So I'll just explore that and try to learn in that industry and see how I can make it my passion. Yeah. So and I'm a 19-year-old, very ambitious, and would like
19-year-old. 19. 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So I've noticed. So in terms of, I think accounting found you the way it found it has a space, but it will then show itself. But in the beauty industry, in the hospitality, I think because of your entrepreneurial, I don't want to say skills or mind, but you have that business acumen. So possibly that's where it means.
Yeah, it could be there in the beauty industry or the hospitality.
Yes, but we don't know. So first things first, the event. I think it was called Impress South Africa.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that. What was that pageant? Why that one? Because, I remember when we were saying beauty contest, you were like, no, this is not a beauty contest because we used to be it a fashion show, a beauty contest, but this was not a typical beauty contest. And I think it's not so known, like your Miss South Africa, your Miss Teens, it's not so known. I don't know why, but please share the light because I think enjoyed watching your journey with that because it was more this where you grow, you learn, and you know more about yourself than just practicing runway.
Yeah, Empress South Africa was a very fulfilling journey for me. I felt like last year, I felt like, okay, I've really achieved this. This pageant has helped me achieve a lot and it really empowered me. I felt like, you know what, I have just written my obituary. I'm done. Like this pageant has made me do a lot of things. Like I'm done. Because
sorry, you were the youngest and the tallest.
Yeah, I was the youngest and the tallest and the boldest and the confident.
My goodness.
the most confident. I was the most achieving, Okay, so Empress, it's a national pageant. It started at 2018.
Yeah.
And I saw the advertisement on Facebook saying that they are an empowering platform and they don't want to, like, it is not a basic ideal pageant where they require you to be a certain height or body size. All they want to do is get you into a year-long empowering journey. It was more of a spiritual and self-discovery journey for me because there were a lot of challenges. I love challenges, like I said. And I got to even meet the president, which is like an honor. And I got to connect with God on a level of it was huge. For me, it was huge.
Wow.
So yeah, and it also helped me to meet a lot of new people like yourself, and you got to share the journey with me, with which I'm really thankful for. Today we are here, we're having a conversation, and even like looking for the future, like there's still more in the future
to come. Yes.
Still more in the future. There's still more to come, yeah.
Yeah, so the few activities that you had to do, I remember, and if you will allow me, I'm going to ask you to send the videos of your journey so that I can also post on my channel, so that when I share your story and conversation, and then we can include that. There were activities about physical training, interview, going to the mall, different activities. Share few activities that challenged you more, or where you had to be. I know you love camera. I saw the pictures, the camera there. I saw that.
Okay, the most challenging were to get media coverage and engagement. So you had to do and organize your own like radio interviews and meet like TV interviews. So each and every time they would give us a challenge, and I was like, how am I going to do this? Is it even possible? Like, and then they give you motivation about this is very possible. This is how it's done. So you just channel yourself. So, and then I challenged myself, and then I would like really ask the interview, like for radio, I would kind of what's this word that I'm looking for? I would
you become your own PR person, your own PRO.
Yeah, I was that person when I was approaching
all social media
I was approaching all these channels, all these radio stations, and then I got the first interview I got was at my radio in my school, and that felt like, you know what, I can even like approach Radio 2000, and I did all of those things. It was fulfilling. I could see that I am capable of doing these things. Another challenge that I got was also to approach celebrities to get a celebrity shout out. So it wasn't like we go to events and then we meet them and then they know that they're going to meet. You have to put yourself out there to see that you are able to socialize and start a conversation with people on a higher rank. Understand? So that was another one was it wasn't really a challenge. It was something that I really love, because Empress South Africa has three aspects. It has the purpose, it has the beauty, it has also the brains. So the purpose, which was like doing your charity work and everything, that wasn't a challenge. I was able to raise money for a certain organizations, which is something that I really love. I engaged with old age homes. I love helping the old people, because most charity events are focused on women and children and wildlife, while we forget our elders and the people who brought us fought for our freedom. So yeah, those are the few that I can mention.
Yeah. And then the beauty part, because I was like waiting, lockdown happened. I saw you launched your own makeup tutorial, and that magazine as well, advertised. And that's a big space in beauty. You know, I've seen your videos, your tutorials, doing makeup, showcasing what you can do. And I was lucky because I had my event and you did my makeup. I'll post the pictures. Beautiful. So I've seen it and I've experienced it, and I could see, for me, I think it's been that thing. You are so young, but the of the way you do things, when you came at my event, when you did the makeup, you came as a professional artist. You set the time, you set the room, you know, you came dressed in your regalia. You came as somebody who is already running in the universe. So I think for me, the things that I've watched. So what's happening in that space? What's the plan?
Well, with regards to my beauty side, I call myself, like, my makeup artistry name is Vicky R. I believe that Vicky R is a brand. I believe that Vicky R is a brand. It sounds powerful. It sounds luxurious. I also have a dream of launching my own makeup line sometime. Murima Adumezi. I know that it's going to be possible. That is what fighting for. That is a dream that I have. So with regards to the classes, I want, you know, how the makeup artistry or the makeup industry is so big. It's very huge. The cake
huge.
is everyone can be a makeup artist. Everyone can have their own makeup line. It's all possible, child. So the thing is, with this lockdown thing, it really affected so many businesses, with even myself. I was planning to have a nice tutorial classes for 3 days. It was going to be a course where there will be women coming together, learning how to make eyebrows and how to make their like makeup perfect. You know how when I do things, I want to do them with a purpose that fine, I am a makeup artist. Every time I don't want to live on, okay, it's a gig, I have to go do someone's makeup. I want you as a person to know how to do makeup for yourself. So I want to give you the skill that I acquired at the makeup school that I went to, because some of the people on the like body makeup tutorial again, for example, on YouTube or Instagram, those videos you won't be able to learn from. You can't like teach yourself.
I tried
watching those videos.
Yeah.
So
they're too
a lot of
fast.
people,
Yeah.
they're very fast and they just doing it for the YouTube money and whatnot. I want to do it for women to feel confident in doing their own makeup and enhancing their own beauty. So I give the eyebrow. I can't do eyebrows. Okay, I'm not going out just because of that. I can't go out because there are people that do their makeup, and if they can't do their makeup, but someone else can do their makeup, they can do makeup, and they have to go out. They'll be like, okay, I can't go out because you have makeup and I don't have makeup.
Yes,
I don't
it
even
becomes a thing.
You understand? So I want to teach girls and women how to do their own makeup so that they can also be confident in using cosmetics and knowing about cosmetics and their skin type and whatnot. So that was how that was what the course entailed.
Okay.
I'm still planning to do it next year.
Okay.
Because I'm a full-time student, but I'm trying to plan it and make time for it as well. Yeah. When everything is fixed and all sorted and planned out, the post will be out. Certainly around the March, beginning of the year. I'm planning to do it then. Yeah.
You know, you count me in. I've already booked myself from last year. I've already booked.
It's a limited edition. It's a limited edition. Only 20 students. Only 20 students.
Definitely.
And then from there we'll make it 80. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I saw a big jump, not a jump per se, but when you look at brands, there are brands that are so big that they are not attainable. You know, as I keep on young as you are, and then you entered the Nivea skin competition. Like, for me, that was huge. Seeing that, I was like, oh my God, how did that come about? Because for me, that was, it's out of this world.
Okay, so Sis P, this influencer life is very challenging. It's a job and a half. It's a job. Okay, so because I love challenges, and during this year, because of COVID, I felt unemployed. I felt like I don't have any challenges, and that left me depressed and unsure about the future. So when I saw the Nivea competition, I was like, you know what? I'm not even hesitating. I am entering this thing to see where it can get me.
Okay.
So I'm one person who just takes an opportunity and grab it with both hands. I don't limit myself because I have nothing to lose. I'm very young. I have nothing to lose. And so I lost my phone last year at the pageant. I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
So I didn't have a proper phone. Like I didn't have a proper phone. So my sister bought me a phone during at my birthday. So I was like, you know what, this phone that I have, like it has proper quality. Why don't I start like influencing and making content creation? So I started like my content creation, and my Instagram like grew exponentially, and it's still growing. So I felt like, you know what, if I enter this influencer thing, Nivea can also take me to another level and help me grow me as a brand. So they are announcing the top 20 this Thursday.
Okay, nice.
And we are hoping that I'm in. Even if I'm not in, Nivea has always been like the product that I use, and I am loyal to it. So I will still continue making content and living the influencer life, nevertheless, because I know that, you know, they need
You
me.
can. Yes. Oh, wow. No, we'll definitely look forward to that. Thursday, we'll check it out, and then we'll talk about it, and I'll continue to also tweet about it and. But good luck with that. So,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Like we here. I have, okay, I'm in PR, brand, business management. So I have a lot of people who start different businesses and brands. So this is where I also call myself a connector. So it would be nice to see my friends who have your skin brands and all that share your content, because you already have a following. And let's see how this goes. But yeah, beautiful. You're already doing, you know better than I do.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
While
much.
I'm in PR, Zanele, there's on your bio, I think last year, you spoke a lot about body image. The fact that you are like young, but you are tall. So your demeanor, you look very like older. And there's been issues when you're at school. So bullying, even if we're not talking like, not like the whole bullying, but we are so concerned about our looks, physical, and we can't enter certain spaces because of that feeling that I'm different. My daughter, Tando, if you know, my daughter is also big-bodied and tall, and she's 9. And I see that, that it can be something that she's the tallest in the class. And when she listened before, that actually it does affect her when people say, you don't look 9. So what does that mean? So in your journey, like, share that journey with me, and how did it get to where you are now?
If I would remember very well and reflect on how I found my confidence, I remember very clearly when I was in preschool, like crèche.
Yeah.
That crèche didn't have like a lot of and we would play. They were like, "You are very tall. We're not gonna play with you." And I felt it like. Then I was like, okay, you know what, Mama, I don't want that crèche. I got into that crèche like 1 year and left that year. So I'm 19 and I went to, and I was like, Mom, I'm done with crèche. I don't want preschool. Like, I'm done. Take me to grade R.
School.
And it wasn't my time to go to grade R, but I wanted my mom to apply for me to go to grade R. Hence, I mean, the class of 2019, but the class of 2018 is 2000s, but I'm a 2001, right? So I left my class, go preschool, and went to grade 1. Fine, grade 1 was fine. I had a nice childhood. Everything was okay. Then went to primary school. I changed schools. I changed schools grade 2, grade 3 to 4 to 5, and I was in Mafeking. I was in the Northwest. And at that school, they would really like tease me, and they would bully me and say I'm very tall. They would call me names like giraffe and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
And it would like, even my cousin that we went to the same school, she was a 2000 and I'm a 2000, so she's older than me with 1 year. And she's a petite, she's thin and everything. And they would say, when are you like you Mukima and whatnot? And I felt very like depressed. I felt very, very sad because I was not okay. And then I switched schools. I was like, Mom, I want to switch. I'm done with Mafikeng. I want to come to Pretoria back. And then Pretoria, same at the school that I went to, I was still bullied. But at the same time, that's when grade 6, I started to like, you know what? Because I would come back from school, and just crying. Like I would even have like thoughts of is there a surgery where I can like amputate my legs and come short or something? Because I would think extreme things like I would think the thing other kids wouldn't even think of, but I would think of those things. So why me? Why am I tall?
Yeah.
Or what? Grade 7, I was like, you have to choose like which high school you're going to. So at the high school, I was like, okay, which high school am I choosing? Are they going to accept me for who I am? Am I going to be bullied? Like still, because I've been changing schools. Like, and then when I got to grade 8, there were girls who were the same height as me, and I was like, wow, there are people who are like me. I'm not the only one. Because in primary, like I was literally the tallest person. I would stand at the line with boys, and I'm the tallest girl. So I felt like, oh gosh, I just feel odd. And then there was this TV show on TLC. Like it was called My 6 Foot Life or something.
Oh yes, I know it. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm not the only person.
It's the thing, yeah.
I'm not the only person. And then there was Miss South Africa, and I would watch those girls. I was like, wow, they are also tall. You know, modeling needs tall people. So even my mom would tell me that modeling needs tall people. Your height is an asset. And then somehow I got that into my mind. I realized that my height is my asset. Therefore, I should just embrace who I am and be confident in who I am. So that's how I overcame being bullied and always like not feeling comfortable with my height. Today I can rock like a heel. I can. When someone tells me, "Yo, you are so tall," I'm like, "Thank you."
Yes. Like, yes.
It's a compliment. So
my height, I like that. My height is my asset. That's that knowing that it's an asset, something that it started like a flaw, or it felt like a flaw, which was never a flaw. And then you got to understand that it is my asset. Wow, that's powerful. Yeah. That's powerful. Wow.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, there is to talk about. But so we can keep on, it would be nice to, I really like to have this journey with you every time, catch up, chat, and see everything that you're doing and continue, because for me, I see like somebody who will be motivating crowds. I see a big, Michelle Obama now, what she's doing now, the Becoming. States, going every city, talking to girls. I see that, so.
Thank you.
So definitely. So those are the things for me. If I see it and we speak power, and we will create it, because sometimes other things, they don't just happen. We create it. It's
yeah.
So before I let you go, I have quick questions, like 5. So it's like a word, or just, yeah. So with where you are now, what have you been chasing in your life before that now you stopped chasing and you don't want anymore?
Please repeat the question. You would like no pila.
Cool. So what have you been chasing in your life? You know how we chase money, chase dreams.
Yeah.
Chasing in your life before, we can use COVID going forward. That now you are comfortable and content, and you stop chasing it, and you don't want to chase anymore, but be.
People's acceptance. I've stopped, chasing that, because you would die from their rejection. I literally stopped wanting to be accepted by people. Not everyone is for you, and nor is everyone for me. So I felt like I should stop trying to please people. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's powerful. Okay. Share with me 3 books that has shaped your 19-year-old life. I can't get over the 19. You are 21 until you're 21. 3 books that shape your life, and what aspect of your life in the books?
The one and only book that still does shape me is the Holy Bible. I read it every morning. You can never get over the Holy Bible, or read it or finish it. So I'm still reading the Holy Bible, and The Secret as well, which has shaped my mindset and how I attract things and money. Yeah, and also Joel Osteen, Blessed in the Darkness.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. I'll check to
And also the fourth book that has inspired me in the beauty industry is Bastana Kumalo.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
That book, and what's the title? I read it last year.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I've seen that book, but I have not checked it out. So I'll check it out as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bastana Kumalo, I like it. It's a memo where she just speaks about how she became Miss South Africa, her marriage and everything. Just an inspiration, Jay, that
Wow.
how she started with Revlon and having her own Tswelopelo and everything. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So,
Nice. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Third one. I have no tolerance for.
I have no tolerance for people who have no direction. I can't associate myself with people like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. We're like, huh? What healer? Purpose, huh? Nothing.
Yeah, I can't.
So number 4, change is the hardest when.
Change is the hardest when I don't know. When you don't know yourself, like you can't change if you don't know your strengths. You don't know how you're gonna adapt. So change is hardest when you don't want to. You don't know your strengths. You don't know your values.
True.
You don't know. Yeah.
No, I'll share my life one day. It's not about me today, but I know that. Last one, being is
I didn't hear that.
being brave is,
Being confident, being you. Being you.
and that's all. Hey,
Yeah.
wow, wow. No,
I felt this interview was very nice. I felt like I was on Zaziwa.
Oh, wow. No, thank you so much. Because with me as well, the conversations, I know that I had the event where I would bring different people to share their stories, their lives, because I'm struggling to tell my story and I know I have a story, but this has been helping. So I've never done formal interviews. I've done one or two and I've tried different, but that's why there's no script. And I'm glad that it made you feel like that, because then it becomes not a TV show. But this is how now people are connecting and talking and sharing stories. But thank you for allowing the time and the space,
Thank you very much. It's like me who's very grateful. I really appreciate this moment because I'm at varsity and I'm really alone. So me and my books. So I really needed this break. Thank you very much.
No,
Enjoy your
honor
Sunday.
and pleasure. Thank you, you too. So what we'll do is, hope you will allow me, I'll share the recording with you, and then we can post it in all our channels so that we can share with the people what we're doing and who we are and where we're growing.
Yes, to the future.
Let's follow this journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Queen.
Love you.
Oh, look at this. Queen. This for you.
Yeah, that's so good. I can't listen. Let me see the whole thing. Oh yes. You know what I'm always like longing for? I just want to I want to work, never mind, and just start working. And I can just come to your house or you come to my house and I just send you gifts and just spoil you. Guys, that's what I long for. I can't wait.
I receive.
I can't wait to spoil you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.